Hello, it's Mac here, and today I've got the Snowball in GTA Online. Now, this is an episode in my series called GTA 5 Gun Guide, where we'll go through all the weapons in GTA 5 and GTA Online, breaking down the stats of these weapons, talk about these weapons, and just giving general reviews of these weapons. So this is sort of a special episode of GTA 5 Gun Guide because this weapon is not available at Ammunition, and it's only available a few days out of the year whenever snow is in Los Santos. So that's right, the way that you unlock this weapon is not really by unlocking it at all. You don't have to buy it or anything like that. Whenever there is snow in GTA Online, and that's what Rockstar does for the festive surprise updates, and that usually goes on around Christmas time, around the year, as well as they usually extend it into like the new year and stuff like that. So that's whenever snow's usually in GTA Online. And the way that you get one of these is that whenever you have no weapon out and whenever you are standing above snow, then you can press the left D-pad, or I think it's E on PC with keyboard and mouse, and you will pick up 3 snowballs at a time, and you can hold a max of 9. So basically these are free weapons that you can get in GTA Online. They are throwables, and they're actually quite fun to use. They're kind of different, but as for the actual damage on these weapons, I'm not too sure. I tried to search up on the internet, try and find some information on this and how much damage these do, and I could not find any information on these aside from one site, and that was on the GTA Wiki. And on the GTA Wiki it says that it's 25 damage. I'm not too sure if that's correct or not. I'm not too sure who put that there because I could not find any other information to confirm this. I even looked into the GTA 5 files trying to find it, with OpenIV and stuff, and could not find any information on snowballs. Even whenever you go into the DLC files for the festive surprise update, you can find information on, something like the homing launcher, which came out in that same DLC, but you can't find any information on the snowballs. Maybe I was just looking in the wrong place, but seriously, I could not find any information on this. But however, on the GTA Wiki, it does say 25, and that is about correct. Maybe that's a little bit low though. So I actually went out in-game to test this out on another player, and that was Gold Sniper. Shout out to him for helping me out with this. And I actually took 13 snowballs to kill him. And he's, I think, rank like 150 plus. So after rank 120 in GTA Online, your health is 328. So that means that if the snowballs were only doing 25 damage per snowball, then it wouldn't take 13, because with 13 snowballs you'd only do 325 damage total, so you'd still have somebody with 3 health left. Now maybe there's some other multiplier or something like that, but maybe they still do 25 damage. I'm not too sure, but my guess is that they're actually at 26, which 26 would be the damage of a pistol, and that's actually not too bad. But then you consider the fact that it's a snowball and you could just shoot a pistol and do the same amount of damage. Just a standard pistol does the same amount of damage as this and is much more accurate, and honestly is just easier to use because you don't have to actually lead your target, which is the main problem with the snowballs in GTA Online. They're very hard to use because you have to, if somebody's running, you have to throw them not only at an arc if they're very far away, but you also have to throw them ahead of the target. So if you're locked onto somebody, you're not gonna be hitting them if they're running some other way. So really, you're gonna have to hit somebody so many times that it's not that great. The damage is so weird with this weapon, and while trying to get gameplay for this weapon, it was very inconsistent. Like truly, it was very inconsistent. Even whenever I was testing against other players, it was either 12 or 13 snowballs to take them out if they're over rank 100. And even against NPCs, sometimes they'd go down in one hit, and sometimes it'd take like upwards of 5 hits just to take down an NPC, like just a standard civilian. And then even whenever I was doing a survival, it was either 1 or 2 hits, which is kind of weird because I'm not too sure how even on round 1 it was sometimes 2 hits, which most weapons in GTA Online, if not I think all, most enemies go down in 1 hit to the chest when in a survival. At least I know like the pistol does that. And maybe some weapons like the micro SMG are down, which is kind of why I wonder like what's going on with the damage on this weapon. I don't know. It completely baffles me. I'd say 25 or 26, but then there's other times where an NPC takes 5 or 6 hits to go down and die, so I don't understand why. However, one cool thing about this weapon is that it can sort of drop somebody if you get a headshot. So it won't kill them with one headshot, however it will make them drop to the floor, which is kind of funny, and I guess maybe could be kind of useful. Like if you're very good with the snowball, maybe you could hit like another player in the head, knock them on the ground, and then shoot them while they're on the ground, because you can use these if you have a gun out and you aim and you press the left on your D-pad. You can throw a snowball. It's not that effective, however you can do it, and I guess maybe that could be quite useful. However, I'm not too sure, to be quite honest. There isn't much point to this weapon. It's fun to use, but it's not that great. The only reason I could see anybody using these is because they're free, and I mean they do a bit of damage, but they're very inconsistent with their damage, and to be honest, they're not that great. But I don't think anybody's really surprised by that. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. What are your thoughts on these snowballs in GTA Online? And by the way, if you haven't guessed, this video is pretty much a joke. I just wanted to make a fun video for Christmas, and this is essentially that. But I honestly just wanted to make a video like this because it seems like this year, as well as last year, I always get requests to do like a snowball gun guide. I think people just, request it as like a joke. But I thought, hey, might as well make one. And anyways, I just wanted to say a Merry Christmas to all of you. However, by the time that this video is going to be uploaded, it may already be the 26th for most of you. But anyways, some more thoughts on the snowball in GTA Online. What are your thoughts on them? Do you think they're actually good, and do you think I'm wrong, and maybe you find a good purpose for them? Or do you think the snowballs are terrible, much like lots of people probably do? But anyways, hope you enjoyed. Feedback is always appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next video.